going to try something really weird here on PC before I decide whether or not I'm going to get a refund. I'm going to start a new game from the beginning, new farmer, because I'm a noob. I do have it locked at 30 FPS. And the reason for that is real simple. I have literally maxed out every single setting on the PC, but I know that my computer can't handle it. I mean, we're at the main menu here, or whatever it's called, the cutscene in between, and my frames per seconds are already dropping below the 30. When I was tanking from 2 frames per second, that's a good start. And I was playing, I would go from 60 all the way down to maybe 37 or 42. Only a couple of times did I actually go below the 30 FPS mark. So I'm thinking I might be good. So we're just going to do this really quick. I don't really give a shit what he looks like, but I definitely want to get rid of that ridiculous hair. There, that looks fine. First person we see, and that's it. Sure. Okay, but I am going to use a controller because I'm lazy. So again, locked at 30 FPS, but literally every single setting is maxed out as much as it possibly could be. Guided tour, this is one of your fields you own from the very start. It's wheat. It's conveniently grown to a stage where it can be harvested. Again, I'm talking to you like you don't know your head from your ass. So essentially, I'm talking to you as if you're like me. We are seeing some graphical anomalies here. Some glitch stuff. I'm going to go ahead and attach the tool. There we go. Now I just got to figure out what I'm doing. Unfold the harvester. That's a good thing to do. We're going to lower the header. We're going to turn on the header. There we go. 30 FPS goodness. But it runs better. In the sense that even though I've jacked everything up like 200% draw distance, you know, like literally every single thing fully maxed out, the game runs better for me because for my hardware, it can't handle this game the way it is. So I'm just gonna go down the field here once. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the 60 FPS is definitely way snappier. But I'm not gonna say that this is complete garbage, at least for what I'm able to handle. Okay, the helper's gonna finish the job. No field found. What do you mean there's no field found? Bitch, I'm in the field. Tell me there's no field to be found. I've done this before and it worked. Maybe I gotta tip him extra. Or maybe he just wasn't meant to do the job. No field found. Well, whatever. Let's go on to the next one. What does it want us to do here? Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently and now needs somebody to cultivate it. Enter the tractor and attach the cultivator that's placed behind it. All right. So we attach that. Click attach again. Now it's going to do the weight. When you hit the Y button or triangle on a PlayStation controller, you can toggle from front to back. See that? In the middle there, lower cultivator versus lower the weight. Now we're going to go ahead and drop it like it's hot. What's the button for that? I was just looking at it. There we go. Yeah, so I may just have to play at 30 FPS, or I'll just get it on the PS5 instead. Hire another helper, yeah, because the last time that went so well. Oh, okay. He found the field. Well, that's good to know. Something I want to share with you really quick in case you're new to this game or this genre of game. I mean, look at this. I don't know what people were talking about here, but if you want, see, look at that. You can sell all that shit. See how it's kind of like highlighted? You can go ahead, select it, get rid of that shit. Even this little shack back here, you can get rid of that. As a matter of fact, let's dump it. Adios, muchachos. It is gone. Plus, we get to fly around like a vulture and make sure whatever that person's name is doing their job. We can sell that. We can even sell our house and get a new one. Like, I mean, this game is amazing. It really, really is. I mean, I can't find the fucking field when it's in the middle of it, but, you know, minor details, right? Minor details. We're nitpicking now. We can't do that. You know what I'm going to do, because I'm stubborn? What if I throw him right in the middle of the unharvested field? Maybe the fucker can find the field then. Whoops, I destroyed some of the crops there. Oh, sure, now he can find it. You just kind of had to throw him right in the middle of it. All right, then. No, get out of there. Get out of there. What do we got here? Fields that have been cultivated are ready to be sown. For this, you need to use a sewing machine. Get back in the tractor and attach the sewing machine that's placed behind it. So you'll hit the gas for 2 seconds and then it'll just get you to, you know, get your worker to do it for you. Attach the weights. Attach that. We can select our seed, lower the tool. What do I want to seed this with? You could see at the very bottom next to the blue bar. See the little icon that's changing? That's because we can do shit. What's pathetic is I ain't got no fucking idea what these symbols are. But that looks pretty. We'll go with that. So let's go ahead and lower the seeder. And we're going to turn on the seeder. Oh, I need to unfold it for... Well, fuck, I don't know. There we go. Now can I turn it on? Where's the turning it on? I forget now. Turn on, right at the bottom. There we go. Jesus, Murphy. Well, his name was Jesus Christ, but somehow some people want to change his last name to Murphy. There you go. That's all you need to know. I don't know what else we're supposed to do. Let me just go down the field on my own for a moment. You know, I gotta say, the frame rate has been very stable. Very, very... Whoops. Did I hire him? I did. There we go. I still don't know what this is. Doesn't tell me what it is. I don't know if that's like you sit on that and you poop down there. If that's like some kind of farming outhouse. I don't know. And no, I didn't actually believe it was an outhouse. I was trying to be stupid. As soon as the harvester's tank is full, or even before that, you can unload its contents into a trailer. Hop aboard and attach the trailer to it. There we go. Look at the birdies. The crows caw. Ah, ah. That was terrible. We'll pretend like I didn't do that. Harvester's coming. Let's see. If I can get him to unload in my trailer. Why does that sound dirty? Something about that just seems wrong to say. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's try and reverse this. Oh, it's because the wheels on the trailer turn as well. Holy Jesus. I think his thing is full. I don't know where he's going without a helmet. Hey, we're harvesting wheat. You're destroying our crops. You're fired, Pedro. Some people are going to be like, oh, did he just say that? No, I did. I know a lot of local farmers, and none of them come from North America. Which is, you know, that's okay. They work hard. They work harder. So, what's the story here? We just sit here all day and... Is he going to pull out the pipe or what? He left. He must be on a lunch break. We're going to pull the pipe out. Oh, didn't quite line that up properly, did I? Like that. And it's automatic. It wasn't full, but great. Wheat is being dumped in your trailer. Wait for it to be done and then drive your tractor with the trailer to the spot indicated on the map. Excuse me. I sneezed there for a second. Had to mute my mic or I would have blown your eardrums. All right. So now let me get out of here. Oh, wait. We're not done the job. Pipe in. No field. What the f... Get your pipe in. Apparently the AI is smarter. Yeah, that's why I gotta dump him in the field first before he can find it. It's got the same vision as Stevie Wonder. Now we've got a flashing thingamathingy. The bottom left, that's where we need to go. Right? To dump our wheat. Yeah, I tell you, this might only be 30 FPS, but... Oh. It dropped to 18. Well, that's no good. Then again, I seriously have everything cranked. There's a few settings I could probably turn down that I wouldn't even notice visually. But the way the game looks to me is how it should be by default. And I have no doubts that over time the game's going to be patched. It's going to be taken over by the modding community. We'll go ahead, drop off this load, and after that, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to end the video. I don't want to make this a long video. It's just to kind of give you a little sneak peek. Let's keep going straight. Yes. Then we'll turn right. Okay. As long as I don't end up in that creek. Real free-flowing water. Apparently that wasn't a thing in Farming Sim 19. I don't remember because I didn't play that game much, no offense. I love these games. I want to finish off with this here. I love these games, but I can never really stick to them for too long. I don't know why. Mainly because I feel like I don't always know what I'm doing. And then when I feel like I know what I'm doing, I feel like there isn't much I can do. But this game, from everything I've seen and sort of kind of experienced so far, there's just so much more gravy on the mashed potatoes. I mean, it really adds a lot of sodium, you know, to the equation, and it's wonderful. But yeah, for the most part, the frame rate is fairly stable. I gotta say, on my system. I know people that play this game, they have such monstrous rigs. They don't have any frame dips, and that's because their computers are so powerful. Look at that. Because of the pop-up, I wasn't able to have control of my vehicle. There we go. I did it again. I have a better chance of being able to reverse and parallel park in American Truck Simulator than I do with this, just because of the whole trailer's wheels being able to turn. That completely fucks me up. Tip the side back. We'll tip it. Whoops. That's the zoom. What the hell? It says R2 and down. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use the mouse cover for this. Start overloading. Tip the side. There we go. Left. No. Back. Uh-oh. No, not on that side. We're gonna make a mess. Ooh, we're almost gonna lose our wheat, but wow, we almost made a big mess there. Selling your crops is a good way to make money. Yeah, thanks for that. I never would have guessed that on my own. Little dip. Wow, that person just appeared out of nowhere. Kind of reminds me of those time traveler videos on YouTube's where they show CCTV footage, I think it's called, of some weird funky stuff going on, and it makes you question reality. Am I even going in the right direction? I'm not. There you go. I am not going in the right direction. Wow, we are going so far. Well, you know what? I guess this is the scenic route. Might as well give you a little bit of a little bit of a tour quickly, because I am going to wrap this up momentarily. I really like this map. I think part of my problem with some of the different farming simulators that I had a hard time getting into them was the lack of placements, the building and all that, which is quite in depth in this version of the game. At least I think it is. And the maps, I didn't always like them. I'm really liking this map, like a lot. It's like I feel like if I was to design a map, this is the picture in my head. Like, that is just absolutely gorgeous. You can cut trees, you can re-landscape your whole world. I mean, you might have been able to do that in 19. I'm just being honest with you that I didn't play it long enough to know whether or not you could do that or not. But I know that this game allows you to do it in greater detail. Little first-person action. More immersive. But naturally, this way will give us more of a view. A lot of texture flickering. That could be different from rig to rig, as I did not notice the big YouTubers that make $5,000 a day with that issue. So it could just be that they have better compatible hardware. Again, where are we going? Yeah, we'll keep going this way a little bit. I'll get around the bend. I'm not going to drive all the way back. having to let go of the gas so I can adjust the zoom. I can't say that's a touch I'm excited for. Which is what prompted one person to say on console that there is a static camera. There's no way to change the camera angle. And that is absolutely false. We're going off-roading. Because why not? .39 kilometers per hour is the max speed. Which is good because the other one I had was like 24 or something like that. That I had in 19. You know what? Let's go off the beaten path. I don't own this field. Fuck it. We'll drive right through it. You want to see some crop destruction? Oh, can't even really tell. But yeah, I am having a lot of fun, I gotta say. It's not all bad. I'm just not sure if I want to stick with the PC or go to the PS5 version, which I've watched a lot of footage of, 60 FPS, and it is solid. It's a solid one. That's what she said. Alright, enough of those jokes. Alright, folks. I am going to stop it. Oh, well, there you go. I was going to do that on my own, but it decided to do it for me. And I think it's because it's on autosave, because I got to change all my settings here, like auto interval every 15 minutes. I don't have that on, usually. Seasonal growth, whatever. I'll change all that crap on my own later. But yeah, there you have it. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in search results, and people are looking shit up. You didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll run over your foot with that tractor, and see those black things? I forget what they're called. They're like a little hook at the front of the tractor. Yeah, you can imagine where that's going, okay? I'm not even going to complete that sentence. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.